Howdy folks, Timber Drifter here. Just had a little pop-up thunderstorm roll through. It's been hot. Thunderstorm rolled through and cooled it down a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Got a couple of minutes of rain. It was nice. And it's almost passed over. So yeah, it's been hot. Not quite miserable hot, but getting there. I'm on a little hilltop meadow on my friend's property, doing some staining on the house, and finish that up, and I'm just kind of every half hour or so I got to go back and wipe the edges of what I stained so it doesn't drop on what's below it. I'm just wandering around at their place looking at stuff. Still hearing a little thunder. We might have another little pop-up storm coming. Smoking the Yellow Bowl Aristocrat, which pleases me to no end that a guy like me is smoking a pipe called an Aristocrat, with some Grassmere flake, and there's not much in there. That is the dregs of my pouch. Looking around for wild strawberries. There's plenty of them down there. There just aren't any strawberries. Plenty of wild strawberry plants. Car in the woods. Hearing somebody pounding on something. I'd walk over and see what somebody was doing, pounding on something on my friend's property, but it's across the road. Once I got up here on top of the hill, I could hear that the sound was coming from across the road. I just thought I'd give it a look anyway. That car again. You know, I'd say that's been parked there for quite a while. If anybody can tell what that is, about what's left of it, let me know. There is a little strawberry. Not quite ripe yet. I don't know if I'm going to get any more rain out of this storm or not, and I can feel the heat building back up. Yeah. Cut my thumb. Pretty bad. It happened while preparing a cigar. I'm sitting in my vehicle getting ready to run some errands. I've been smoking a lot of cigars lately. Or I guess I wouldn't say a lot. A lot of cigars for me, which is one a day, maybe two. And yeah, sitting in the driver's seat, had my passenger window rolled down. Driver's side window was rolled down almost all the way down. There was about maybe 4 inches of window still sticking up. And my neighbor's cat, who's probably more honestly my cat, although I don't feed him, he likes to jump on me and ride around on my shoulders. Actually, I should have gotten him for this video and put him up there. But he'll come and stand directly in front of me and look up at me and ask to jump up on my shoulder. That's his body language, and I'll pat my chest and he'll jump up. So he's used to jumping on me. So anyway, sitting there cutting the cap off of a cigar, which means I'm holding the cigar with my left hand, and I've got my knife blade pointed toward my thumb, rounding off the cap. All of a sudden the cat jumps in the passenger window, lands on the window, on the door frame, and then immediately jumps right into the middle of my lap. So to avoid him landing on the knife or the cigar, while I was holding the knife like this, I went jerked sideways, and the point of the knife hit the window pretty hard, and my thumb ran right up onto the blade. And this knife is razor sharp. I keep it that way, which turns out to be a good thing. But I felt the blade hit the bone, and it cut all the way from the knuckle to directly under my thumbnail, bone deep. Instant blood gushing everywhere, all over me, all over the cat, all over the car. I get out, and you know, these kind of sudden events happen. You don't necessarily remember what you did with things. And later on, when I'd gotten the blood stopped, I was starting to wonder, what did I do with that cigar that I had in my hand? Because I didn't have it anymore. And I got the bleeding stopped, took about 10 minutes, got it all cleaned up and taped up, came back out to the car. And the cigar was sitting on the dashboard, and it was just about the only thing in there that wasn't covered with blood. So I got all that wiped up and finished cutting the cigar, fired it up, and took off to do what I was going to do. But not having my right thumb has been a bit of an inconvenience lately. It hasn't healed up enough where I can pinch with it. So I shave with a straight razor, and I'm not going to attempt shaving left-handed with a straight razor. And I need to be able to pinch that straight razor in order to shave with it. So no shaving right now. No doing a lot of things that I normally do right now. I've got a job coming up in a few days, a demolition job. Need to be able to swing a sledgehammer, so I'm hoping it's healed up enough by that time. I guess if it isn't, I'll just tape some gauze on it and wrap it in duct tape and stick it inside of a glove and not pull the glove off till the end of the day. So, what is the moral of that story? One of my friends said, smoking cigars seriously damages your health. Another said, cats are dangerous. Another that knives are dangerous. And another that sitting in a running vehicle with the windows down is dangerous. I think the moral of that story is, had I been smoking a pipe, none of this ever would have happened. So, y'all take care. Get outside. Careful of cats, cigars, knives, and running vehicles.